Hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy 26th of July 2026. Really felt like recording another video today. Haven't been recording daily videos, but currently all these days feel like portals. Every single day seems to be a portal. And we are portals, so yes, I felt really called to hit the record button and to find a beautiful spot, even though it feels like a little bit I'm on an angle. Maybe you need to turn your head a little bit while you're watching this and tuning in. So on that note, let me hand over the mic. And before I do that, thank you for being you. Thank you for being part on this journey. Whether, you are watching, whether it's resonating, and by liking, by subscribing, commenting. So thank you. Thank you for your energetic share, for your energetic exchange. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Oh yes, our dear ones. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Today we would like to take a specific angle to show you how powerful you are, which you are understanding and feeling more and more as you're really noticing how you're creating your reality, how you are creating your everyday flow with everything that is going on within you, with your belief systems, your patterns, your habits, your thoughts, which then lead to the emotions. We've talked about that a bit yesterday. So understand that your belief system is really running the show. And there are many patterns in place that you have picked up somewhere along the way due to society, your family, your friends, teaching you, showing you. And some of these patterns were really, really present and maybe are still present to today, that keep you from looking at things, from facing at things, situations, experiences. Maybe patterns of numbing, patterns of resisting, avoiding, ignoring. And short patterns of where you limit yourself, where you limit your potential, where you limit your power. And there is nothing wrong with these patterns per se. You put them in place, consciously or unconsciously, to protect you. That sense of protection is not really the kind of protection you're after now, in the space you're in now, but you used to be. Feeding the mind, giving the energy and the power to the mind, wanting to figure things out. That is perfectly aligned with those patterns of protection. And that is why we want to talk to you in detail about this. Because many of you, and that's why you maybe feel drawn to Jantje's frequency, to Jantje's energies, You have experienced shit. You have experienced stuff in your life that wasn't so great, so to say. So please remember, your soul orchestrated all that for a reason. And that reason is definitely not to blame you, not to shame you, not to put guilt on you, not to take you on regular downward spirals, not to put you in a victimhood. No, that is not in the interest of your soul. That is not in the interest of your higher self. No. Those negative experiences, from your soul's perspective, from your heart perspective, is where the gold lies. They are your truest gifts. Because if you really allow yourself to surrender fully to everything that did happen, if you really allow yourself to forgive, up and foremost yourself, if you really allow it, you will feel the truth of this, what we're sharing. There is an invitation to understand that you did everything that you could in every single moment with what you knew in those moments. And now, this present moment is the access point for you to realize that, to feel that, to know that. But some of you, quite a lot of you, cannot move ahead if you do not forgive yourself for it. And we're not asking you to say that maybe that experience didn't happen. That's not what forgiving is about. True self-forgiving is about being fine with where you are at now, being fine with the patterns that were maybe triggered or maybe kicked off due to such experiences. And maybe there were many, 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 many years that those patterns kept running and dominated your behaviors. Can you forgive yourself for that? Can you be okay with that? Because ultimately, if you see that clearly, if you feel that within yourself, there is nothing to forgive, as you did the best you could with what you knew. Fully surrender to yourself. Fully surrender, fully accept. Who you are. And that certainly doesn't mean that you have to like what happened or what happened after. But we're asking you to feel into the potential of neutralizing it from this perspective, from forgiving yourself from noticing that maybe you not only couldn't do any better in those moments, but maybe also you just didn't know. Maybe you learned certain things much later. Don't judge yourself. Let go of self-judgment, for it will always keep you in resistance. And that clarity, that lightness that opens up when you allow yourself to be this humble and respectful and loving and self-accepting. That is what you're here to experience. That is the love that we are talking about. Because as you know, ultimately, it all starts within, it all starts with you. The outside is being reflected back at you based on the signal you're sending out. You know all this and you feel it, and you have so many examples throughout your days and weeks and months that you have been listening to us now that show you the mental proof for that. But like as we said, there's some of you who are still very, very much in resistance, who want to be somewhere else, who focus on the separation, who focus on the gap. And for many of you, it is about something that you either cannot forgive someone else, and therefore also yourself. So really take this in, this invitation from us, the power of forgiving yourself for all the things that you've done or maybe haven't done due to certain circumstances, due to certain experiences, maybe traumatic experiences, things that maybe you think you missed out on, things that you haven't yet achieved. This is one of the biggest invitations of what some call self-acceptance that we are sending out to you today. Your personal signal of self-love. And the more you love yourself, the more peace you feel within, the more ease you will feel, the lighter you will feel. And pay attention to the subtle changes. Your body may be signaling you that on this journey, on this path of loving yourself more, judging yourself less, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, certain things, experiences, emotions, maybe bodily sensations become lighter and lighter and lighter. And maybe you feel drawn to new things, maybe new foods, new experiences, new clothes. Play with all that. Allow yourself to be innocent again. No need to be so much of an adult. Allow yourself to be playful again. Come back to your innocence. And it's never too late to be a child, to be playful, to experience all the things that you desire that maybe you missed out on, or so you think. Like we said before, many of your dreams that so-called haven't yet manifested. Your higher self knew that you want to experience in the environment of your new earth. And that's why they're ready to unfold in the time to come. You unconsciously chose to not make it all difficult, to not make it all heavy. That's where they are. That's where your dreams are waiting for you. If you allow yourself to live as a powerful creator as you are, if you commit to yourself, to your path, to your dreams, to how you're creating your reality and how you can collapse timelines and bring them into this beautiful physical environment. And this is one of the essential steps. Are you ready to make peace with yourself? Are you ready to love yourself on levels like you never have before? Are you ready to love your body on deeper levels than you have ever before? Are you ready to love more? Are you ready? Are you willing? Are you daring? Daring to be brave? Daring to say it to yourself out loud, how much you love yourself? How much reverence you have for yourself? How excited you are about the future? We are getting quite excited for you on this end. Will you join us? Will you join us? We love you so much. So much. Thank you.